Greetings! Welcome back to the Building Genesis channel. This will be the first video of the installment where we're actually looking at miniatures that I have finished painting and that I have completed. Today we'll be looking at the Assault Squad that I finished a few weeks ago, and I'll be talking you through my paint scheme and how I did it, just as an overview so you can see kind of what I did. Here's the completed miniatures. I really liked how they came out. They look, in my opinion, I think they look pretty good, especially for the first miniatures that I painted. There's lots of little detail in here that I did extra steps to add in, which looks really nice, but there's no real complicated steps, which you'll see. I started with a Chaos Black undercoat when I primed them. It was a spray paint. They don't make Chaos Black anymore. It's, I believe Abaddon Black now with a new paint range. But the Games Workshop I go to still had some spray paint left over, so I used that. Spray paint goes on really well, especially the Chaos Black. It dries really well. So I did Chaos Black undercoat, primed it, and then I did 2 coats of Corn Red, which is pretty dark, not quite as dark as you see in the picture, but pretty dark. I had to do 2 coats, which many of you might find you have to do as well, because 1 coat wasn't very even, and you could still see the black through it, even when I tried to make sure it wasn't too thick or too thin. So 2 coats gave it a good, even distribution. Followed by the 2 coats of Corn Red. I washed it in Agrax Earthshade, which was a good black wash. And some pictures coming up, you can see how it gets some good shading and some good highlighting, some natural highlighting in the recesses, and then like the higher parts of the armor. It looks really good. I would recommend a wash basically for any model that you're doing. However, I didn't clean the model up, so to speak. Here's a great look at the wash. I just left them that way. I like the weathered look, and it was really good. You can see here the 2 guys on the left are normal Assault Marines, so they have the Warpstone glow eyes. The Sergeant has a blue helmet, which is following the Codex. It's reversed from the Ultramarines who have red helmets. He has Evil Sunz Scarlet on his eyes. You can also see the front intake fans. I did gold. Little extra details like that go a long way to making your model stand out and look really good. These are the insignias that I did. I was impressed with how these came out as well. I created a stencil, which I might make a video later how I actually did that. Now I just use tape. It's kind of complicated, but it still works. But I created a stencil and then spray painted these on. Once you get away from first founding chapters, you get into really unique insignia. So I really encourage you to do that. It's a lot of fun. It's challenging, but it looks better. It's unique and it's very different. These are the assault markings. Not quite as good as I wanted them. It's very hard to get a good, clean, sharp cut with shapes that small. So that's the problem that I was running into there. The shoulder pads are trimmed in Kahanas Gold, which I did after I actually spray painted the insignia on, after I washed everything. And all the gold you see here is Kahanas Gold. That's the gold I used. And then I used Leadbelcher on all the metal areas. And anything black, I just left black. But I really enjoyed how they came out. I think they look good. I used the Citadel PVA glue and then Citadel sand for the base. I didn't paint it. I just left it. It's a good contrast. It's a lighter colored sand, a darker colored model, and it looks really good. In subsequent videos, we'll be looking at some of the Sergeant and some detail on him. But this is the Assault Squad. It's an overview, just a general overview. So tell me what you think of them, and any suggestions or whatever. I like the way they came out, and I'd like to know what you all are thinking. And shoot me some pictures too if you're working on some minis over at the blog or the Facebook page. I just uploaded some more stuff, and wherever you are, I hope you're having a good day and that you just keep painting those minis, keep working at it, and hopefully paint for the Emperor, of course. And thanks for watching.